All right, everybody, let's get started. Go ahead and find the end of your mat. Good, and just start to roll your shoulders. Go ahead and make your way into your breath. And just put the rest of the day away for now. Good, take a breath. Inhale up. Exhale over to one side. Inhale up. Soft fold for me down onto your legs. Press all the way up. Take another breath. And we'll take that leaning lunge, leaning mountain to the other side. And inhale, soft fold. Good, come all the way up. Good, and take a breath. Bring your hands to your thighs. Soften your knees just a little bit. And let that back sink into standing cow. And roll that up into standing cat. Back down into standing cow. And up into standing cat. Straighten your legs, spinal extension. And down we go into fold wherever that is for you right now. Good, step halfway back with your right foot and just lean into this for a moment. Good, now you're just gonna sink down like you're about to start a race. Good, stretching through that front calf and then back up with the hips into that split fold. Inhale as you sink. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you sink. Exhale as you lift. Leave your left hand on the floor, and on your exhale, open up to your right. Both hands to the floor, step back with your right. Take a breath, turn to your left, revolve your lunge. And step back into downward dog. Press the heels down. Roll your shoulders out of your ears. And find your plank. Chaturanga to up dog. Good, we're gonna sit back, take the knees out wide, feet together, child's pose. Gonna stay back into your child's pose. You're sitting back, so a little bit different than normal. Take your left hand and press it through and thread the needle. So it's a little bit different because the hips are back. That's not quite as deep. You're on your left shoulder. Really try to feel that distance between your right hand and your right hip. Good, come all the way up to tabletop. Tuck your feet and lift to downward dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale into standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, unhinge into mountain pose. Big breath up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, standing extension. And exhale and fold. Step halfway back with your left leg. Pull back into your hips here. And then on an inhale, sink that down like you're going to start a race and lift back up. Sink it down. Exhale up. Inhale down. And exhale up. Inhale, leave your right hand on the floor. And exhale, revolve up to your left. Pull up into that left hip. And leave your left hand on the floor. Step back with your left foot and revolve your lunge. Good, both hands down. Step back to downward dog. And find your plank. Chaturanga to up dog. And find your child's pose. Good, take a breath. You're going to thread that needle, putting your right shoulder on the floor. Good, come out of that, reset to tabletop. And take the feet, tuck them, come back up to downward dog. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Good, reset that mountain pose. Bring the hands into prayer. All right, set your balance into your left leg. Slightly bend that left knee. And we're just going to hinge over into warrior three. I want you to focus on pointing your right toes to the left side of your mat. Square your hip off. Good, come all the way up. Good, and now we're gonna take your right foot. We're gonna go to tree. We haven't done tree in a while. So here's level one. My hips are still open, but my toe is on the floor right up against my leg. The other option is to come up to your calf. And then if sometimes it's just what you're wearing. It has nothing to do with your ability. You can come above your knee, but stay off of your knee because we don't want that lateral pressure going to the outside. Find your posture, pull the core in. Good. Put the hands in prayer if you can. That's going to help your balance. Good. Now take a breath. Listen, we're going back to warrior three. So tip it back over. That left leg should be talking to you. Good. Set that right leg all the way back. Take a deep breath up. Good. Now your heel is staying up in the back, but I want you to bring your body forward. Good. We're just going to work some back here. I want you to reach your arms out and then come back down. Reach your arms up and come back down. Up, squeezing your shoulder blades, and down, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down, up, and down. One more, up, and down. Place your feet or your hands on the floor. Take that left leg up to three-leg dog. Good. Take your left leg under you to 3 o'clock. Turn your right foot. Open up into a broken triangle. Hands to the floor. Come back to downward dog. Plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, up dog or cobra. Tuck your feet, downward dog. Inhale and lift your left leg again. Take a breath, look forward. Step forward with that left leg. Turn the right foot and come up to warrior two. Straighten your leg. Kick out your right hip. Reach over and over we go. Enjoy that triangle. Turn toward the top of your mat. Step halfway in. And we've got a split leg fold here. You can stay here in the split leg fold or lift that right foot up to the ceiling for your standing split. Keep your gaze to the back of your mat. You're not looking at your foot. Inhale, put your feet together, lift into standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Roll your shoulders. Take a breath and come into your prayer position. Soften that right leg. Get ready to balance and hinge over into your warrior three. So we're going to focus on pointing our left toes to the right side of our mat. Draw your core in. And unhinge. Set your foot for tree. So I'm opening my hips. You can go to level 1, just putting your toe on the floor, your heel up. Come up a little higher if you want, or go up and past your knee, but not on your knee for tree. And on your inhale, release that and kick back to warrior 3 again. And step all the way back. Inhale up. You're in your high lunge. Good. Now sink forward, rib cage to the leg. Good. This time we're going to work the arms again or the back again. Reach your arms forward. Now pull the elbows wide, like you're going to touch your elbows behind you. Inhale forward. Exhale and squeeze. 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 And inhale. Exhale. Last one. Forward. And take it back. Good. Hands to the floor. Take your right leg up to 3-leg dog. Press that left heel to the floor. Shoulders out of your ears. Good. Step through to 9 o'clock. Turn your left foot. Open up. Broken triangle. Back to downward dog. And find your plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale to up dog. Back to downward dog. Lift your right leg again and inhale. Look forward, step forward, right foot. Turn your left foot and come up to warrior 2. And straighten your leg. Tuck or pull that left hip away and over we go to triangle. Turn towards the top of your mat. Step halfway in with your left. Good. Stay there and let that fold lengthen. Or take a breath and lift your left leg to the ceiling, standing split. Feet come together. Inhale into your standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees, lift your gaze, and unhinge. Good. Roll your shoulders. Take a deep breath up. And exhale to heart center. Good. Inhale. Exhale, hinge, and then fold. Good. Well, listen, take a breath. Now exhale, bend your knees, drop your hips, unhinge into chair. Now inhale and lay your rib cage down so you're soft folding, and then exhale and pick it back up into fold. Inhale, drop the hips. Exhale and unhinge. So you're soft folding. Inhale and soft fold. Exhale and fold. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale, chair. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and fold. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and chair. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and fold. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and chair. Good. Soft fold. Step back with your right foot. Go ahead and turn it. Come up to warrior two. And lift to reverse warrior here. Good. Lay that left arm onto the left leg. Push your right hip down. Look up at the ceiling. And today, instead of reaching over in this angle pose, I want you to reach behind you. See if you can touch your left thigh. Good. And you're going to continue to look back behind you where your right shoulder is pointing. Keep your hip from rising like this. Push it down. Good. Straighten. Keep your right arm where it is. And just come up to this triangle, but the arm is reaching back. Roll your shoulder back into your back pocket. Soften your knee to unhinge. Good. Bring your hands into heart center and turn to the top, or to the front. If you want to widen out a little bit, you can. You don't have to. We're just going to do intense side stretch. Reach back behind you. Open your shoulders. Hinge over. Keep the legs straight. If you can go into a full fold like this and you want to add the arms, you can. If your legs can't stay straight and you need to support on your leg, that's fine. Keep your hand off your knee. I'd rather see you with a straight leg and your hand way up here on your hip than a bent leg and touching the floor. Good. If you haven't released your hands behind you, go ahead and do that. Turn your back foot up into your lunge. Take your left foot up to three-leg dog. Take a breath. Now exhale, come forward into plank. Take your knee with you. Touch the outside of that left arm. Inhale back up. Exhale and touch again. Inhale back up. Exhale, touch again. Inhale back up. Exhale and touch again. Now from here, challenge yourself to straighten your leg. And then sink into your split leg up dog. And that didn't work out exactly as you hoped. That's okay. Good. Thread the needle here. Right hand to the left leg. Open this up. Supine, big toe hold with a twist. Breathe. Feel that left shoulder sinking to the floor. Good. Release your leg. Roll back to your belly. And elbow should be on the floor here. Now you can stay in this elbow plank like this, or I want you to tuck your feet and lift into a full plank. Good. Now if you imagine your pelvis, you're slightly tucking your pelvis towards your belly button. So you should feel like your tailbone is going toward your heels. Pull your shoulders down out of your ears. And just tune into your breath here. Even though by your body's working, just find that ability to bring yourself into rest, even while you're working. And drop your knees. Walk yourself back. Take those knees wide. Child's pose. Good. Hands to the floor, tabletop. And just roll up into cat here. And then down into cow on your own. And just do that 3 or 4 times on your own, taking your breath with you each time. Good. And tuck your feet. Lift to downward dog. Good. And walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. Bend your knees and unhinge. Very good job. Take a deep breath. Come back up to mountain pose. Hands come into center. Good. Take a breath. Exhale, soft fold down. Bend those knees. Good. Take a breath. Engage. Now, here we go. Exhale up into chair. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and fold. Lift the hips. Lengthen the back of the legs. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and chair. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and fold. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and chair. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and fold. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and chair. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and fold. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and chair. You have one more. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and fold. Inhale, soft fold. Exhale and chair. Take a deep breath and soft fold. Good. Step back with your right foot, or I'm sorry, your left foot. Turn and up we go into your warrior two. And lift. Up we go into our sun warrior or reverse warrior. Beautiful. Take that right arm, set it down on your right leg, and we're going to reach this arm up and then behind you. See if you can touch your other thigh. Roll back through this shoulder, drop into the hip. Good, and gaze up there. If you had a pencil taped to your shoulder, where would it be pointing? That's where you should be looking. And now inhale, straighten, keep your hand behind you, and work up into your triangle. So we should see by this, it is not the shoulder reaching back that does the triangle. It's your core turning. Good, soften your right knee and unhinge. And if you want to go a little wider, you can. You don't have to. Hands come behind you. Good, and over we go into our intense side stretch. Add the hands up above, or if you want to bring them forward, you can. Again, make those modifications where you need to. Soften your right knee and turn your left heel to the ceiling. Take that right foot up to three-leg dog. And here we go. Come forward to plank. Bring your right knee to your right arm. And go back up. Exhale, right knee to right arm. And back up. Exhale forward. Notice we're going to plank, not a rounded spine. And one more. And up. And this time bring it forward and try to straighten your leg and then drop into a split leg up dog. Good, and let's go to that revolved supine big toe hold. Left hand reaches to the right leg. Breathe here. Make adjustments as you need to. If you need to kind of wiggle the back around to get that right shoulder to the floor, do that. Good, roll back to your belly, elbows to the floor. Tuck your feet, get ready to lift the hips. Now you can stay on the knees or come all the way up. Here we go. Again, pull that pelvis in. Think about drawing your shoulders out of your ears. Press your forearms down. Focus on your inhale matching your exhale. As you fatigue, your hips are going to want to rise. Don't let them. Good. Try not to let your head sag. Just let the crown of your head be an extension of your spine. And drop your knees. Sit back into your child's pose. And come up to tabletop. Take some long breaths. And cat-cow on your own. Tuck your feet and lift to downward dog. And walk your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, standing extension. Exhale and fold. So hopefully by now you notice that you're folding farther than you were. Bend your knees and unhinge. Good, roll your shoulders. Now that we're back up into mountain for the last time, take a breath. And exhale, hinge and fold. Walk back to downward dog. Now, I talk about noticing that your fold is farther. Do you notice that your downward dog is deeper now? You should notice that your heels are deeper. Should feel like you can press your heart closer to the floor now, really opening up the chest. Draw those elbows in towards your head. They're not touching, of course. Breathe into your back body here. One more inhale. Bring your right leg under you for pigeon. Good. Modify this to the 90-90 stretch if you need to, having a seat on your hip. Flex that right foot. Try to square off as much as you can, even if you're in this modification. So my back foot is not relaxed. Good. Exhale and let that come forward. Remember, we want to lengthen here, not round. Go ahead and walk yourself up. And if you're not on your hip, go ahead and get there. And now you are going to bend this back leg. Good. So I want you to come over again, stay low, and then just walk yourself over to your right. So you could be elbows on the floor. You can be on your hands. But there's that moment where your body tells you to stop. Good. From here, we're going to open this up as you walk back. open it up. You can stay right here or come all the way down into recline. Relax your left leg. Just let it be heavy. Feel that deep stretch way up in that left hip flexor. Good, roll to your right shoulder to come up. Hands to your mat. Step back to downward dog. And just enjoy that downward dog for a moment. And then find an inhale where you can bring that left leg forward, crossing the midline, coming down to the hip if you need to modify. Regardless of if you're tucked under or if you're on your hip, you're still flexing that left foot. Reach back with your right foot and exhale forward, lengthening the spine. And walk that up. Go ahead and relax your back leg. And then you're going to begin to journey over to your left. Again, you can be up on your hands, down on your elbows. Walk it back to that left knee and then open it up. Recline if you want to, stay up if you want to. If you're reclining, relax that right leg. And roll to your left shoulder to come up. Gonna from here, just bring your legs around. Go ahead and put those feet into bound pose. Good, find your posture here. So I really wanna press my sit bones into the floor. Good, I'm pressing down with my knees. If there's any discomfort there, don't go any further. And if you want to fold, So what I don't want to do is fold and think about my back. So that space behind my belly button, I don't want it to go toward the back of my mat. So if I'm folding, everything is coming forward. And I might be rounding, but it's still forward versus going toward the back of my mat. I hope that makes sense. Good. Bring yourself up. Keep a hold of your foot with your left hand. Now, you can just grab your toes. I like to reach across, so my left hand is reaching across to my right foot. I just kind of got this side grip. From here, I'm going to step my right hand right behind my tailbone and sit up tall. Draw the knees down. Now, you might feel like you can push yourself in a little more. If you can, do that. And we're going to exhale, turn and look back. See if you can look at the back of your mat. But it's not with your neck that you're craning. It's with the twist in your core. So you should be able to keep the same twist and then look back. Good, and release that. And we'll just take the other side across. So now my right hand is reaching across to my left foot. My hand goes to my tailbone, inhaling into my posture. Press the knees down. Exhale and turn. Good. Take a breath, come center. Pull those knees in, roll all the way back. Good. Roll everything to your left side. Good. Take a deep breath here. And then on your exhale, open your arms, your upper body, your gaze too, all the way to your right. Follow your hand with your eyes. Good. Just circle those knees back up to the ceiling. And roll everything to your right. Take a breath. And now follow your left hand open all the way over. And bring your knees up to the ceiling. Take a breath, set your knees down, or your feet, and let your knees fall together. And if you need to wiggle around a little more, you can. Just start to arrive into your rest pose. Take some long, deep breaths. Tune into the rise and fall of your belly. Make your way from your feet up through your body, softening each joint. Stop and take a breath. Just spend some time here thinking about what you are grateful for. Begin feeling your body in contact with the floor. Bring some movement back into your breath and your toes and your fingers. When you're ready, draw your knees into your heart. And on an inhale, let everything go. Roll to one side. And then when you're ready, keep your body soft. Join me seated. Good. Go ahead and bring your hands into heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, push the room away. Set your fingertips on the floor behind you. Roll the shoulders open and lift your heart to the ceiling. Good. Release that, but keep your hands where they are and let your head fall to one side. And then the other. Release your hands. Come center with the head. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. And God bless you guys. Namaste. I will see you bright and early on Friday morning at 8:30. Tell all your friends. And we'll see you guys then. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
God bless you, Miss Kelly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly. That was perfect after my day of yard work yesterday.
Oh, well, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a good one, guys.
You too.